Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk. Thinking right out here in my lab. I spend a lot of time doing what I do for you. Oh, I got a nice little concept today. I'm just full of the nonsense, but hope you're enjoying them. I'm having fun doing it for you, so let's do what we do. Right is 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in to receiving them. I greatly appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. So you see where we're going with this. Let's get it together. So I ask the question, do you know you? You will pay attention when I'm through. Yeah, that's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You can teach them. That's why I do what I do. For you, appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. Yeah, that's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to my be true. You know I'm big on food. So remember the spiritual gumbo? Let me break that down for you for those who might not remember or know about that. It's been a while. Okay, right then, let's talk about how a daily dose of my spiritual gumbo will keep you better in knowing you. It's a daily practice. It don't stop. Why? From the cradle to the grave, they tell you, you obtain knowledge from the cradle to the grave. I am never going to be smart as I'm going to be today, because tomorrow I'm going to learn something else and continue on learning. That's the concept. Personally, I practice what I teach, what I study daily, and I call it spiritual gumbo. Why? I got a little bit of everybody's spiritual concepts in my philosophical concepts. Why? If it's good, I'll take it. I'll use that. Yeah, I can use that. Yeah. So it ain't no one set way. No, it ain't no one size fits all. No, you got to have a little bit. I can now have a conversation with a Christian, a Muslim, or a Jew respectfully and not lose nothing as far as my philosophy and my understanding. I can relate to everybody else's concepts. That's all. And that's what I do. I fellowship with religious people, philosophical concepts, a belief system. Okay. But I practice what I do for me. I teach you what I know from my experience, so you can practice it and know for yourself too. That's the name of the game. That's what I'm trying to do for you. Now, personally, your calling is when you love what it is you do. That's your own gumbo, and you bring to it whatever it is you want that makes it better for you. Again, you try to make it your gumbo for you, and if somebody else wants to sample it or check it out, that's fine, but you got to get you first. As I said, I practice what I teach. Why? I got this. You, if you want it, come and get it. Spiritual gumbo, again, is made by you. Why? With all the hard work that you had to put in to acquire it. Your ingredients is just what you put into it. When my home used to make that thing, man, he tearing the whole house up. We got everything in there. So I got Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Buddhism, Tao, everybody, got a little bit of everybody. Why? If it's Stoics, it don't make a difference. If it's good, if it's useful, I need that. Why? I'm gonna help somebody else with it. Maybe somebody can use it. That's all. And spiritual gumbo is made by you. Okay, now, but if your gumbo, pay attention, doesn't taste good to you, you can't expect it, to taste good to anybody else. If it ain't good for you, it might not be good for them either. So if you're doing what's not right and people follow you, they're going to follow what you do. So be careful because they're watching. And if you are a leader, you should lead by example. If you're a pastor or leader, whatever, you should be leading by example. Why? They're following you. I lead by example. Why? For those who do follow me, I want to make sure I'm leading in the right way. No matter how many it is, how few it is, don't make a difference. We're going the right way. How many of us it is, don't make a difference to me. All right? But where we're going is the right way. So if you're with me, you're going the right way. All right. Now, I call my right thing philosophy, again, the gumbo because of the concept. I'm a cook. I got culinary art skills. I'm a seasonologist. So I know how to put things together to make it taste good. Same thing with my philosophical, spiritual concept. I'm putting together why? Because they're all good. Whatever I'm using is good. There's nothing I'm giving you is bad or don't work. Okay? Understand that. I guarantee everything I give. And I use it. But I was selling drugs. I only sold the drugs that I use. I didn't sell heroin. I didn't do heroin. Whatever drug I didn't do, I didn't sell. But if I sold it because I didn't, okay, yeah, I know what it is. Why? I do it. That's all. Moving on. And because of my spiritual gumbo, I serve it. I eat it every day. Okay, I've been eating it for a while now. It's been nourishing me like all the beef. But again, I call it spiritual gumbo, a.k.a. obtaining self-knowledge, meaning the ingredients that you put in are practiced daily. Okay? Where it becomes routine. It becomes second nature to you. Okay? And through daily meditation, prayer, righteous living, virtuous, selfless service, those are all the qualities, the major qualities for spiritual gumbo that I eat and serve, okay? If the qualities ain't good, I'm not putting it in there. Simply that, I got no bad stuff in here. If it's bad, we don't put it in. And everyone has that ability to what? Be their best self. That's the free will, your choice. Everything happens pretty much, you in control of that. And as soon as you realize that, the better off you'll be. Find the kingdom of heaven first and everything else will be given to you. You can do anything you want once you know who you are. And everybody has or born with the ability to be their best self. Your decision. But when the work is put in correctly in earnest, there's 100% guaranteed result. When you can put a stamp on what you're doing as a result, 100%, you might want to check that out. If nothing else, try to prove me wrong. Okay, you won't be the first, but have yet to been done. Moving on. That's why I know. My gumbo is of learning spiritual truth, what? For yourself. And once you learn them, you have to put in the work to what? Master them and use them in your daily life. That's how it's done. Daily practice of the things that you're learning. You learn to master them. Why? By repetition, repetitions, every day, and it becomes a way of life. That's all. And trust me, it's beneficial. Why? Anybody who's living right, doing right, they're doing it for a reason. They're not just doing it for the no. There are benefits that come with that. All masters of self, I mean, all gumbo recipe creators have them own what? Recipe, okay, for that spiritual gumbo. If it's Christianity, okay, you got Christ. Muslim, you got Allah. But everybody has something that they have to do, and they have to what? Use it in order to what? Reach self-mastery. That goal to be what? One with God. That's it. And whatever method you use, no problem by me. Why? I only know one. That's one. That's what I took. I don't need to know no other. Why? What I did worked for me. Now, if you want to bounce around, knock yourself out. Okay, but my pastor, that book worked for him. My brother-in-law, the Quran worked for him. My buddy, Jew, Kabbalah works for him. And everybody's pleasantly satisfied and pleased with what it is they're doing in their life. So it ain't about what the hell your religion is. Some people are into that nonsense. Okay, again, I've tasted, I fellowship with others, gumbo concepts. Christians, Muslims, and Jews. Buddhists, don't make a difference. They was all good. But my right thing philosophy, as far as I'm concerned, is better. Why? That's the one I use. I can respect and understand yours. I ain't got no problem. Why? I got my own. That's the difference, Curtis. So glad I got my own. Okay, so glad that I could see. My life's a natural high. Man can't run no game on me. Why? I know thyself. Do you? Spiritual gumbo is just self-knowledge. Okay, I just put it in different contexts so we can play with it a little bit. But that you can create for what? Yourself. Knowing God has got to be experienced by you. You can't believe in God because the church says so. You can't believe, you have to experience something sooner or later. That's what it's all about, having your own experience and the knowledge that you obtain. And if you do it right, you end up mastering for self. It's just the spiritual gumbo that what we all will sustain you. With knowledge of what you're practicing. Christian, Muslim, Jew. If it's blessing you, sustaining you, you keep doing that. No problem with that. Why? Right thinking philosophy does that for me. So I don't need you to approve what I'm doing. As long as I'm receiving my blessings, that's all that matters to me. And if you're in a belief system, whatever it is, you should feel the same way. I ain't got no knocking on what you're doing. The knowledge that I have acquired from my teachers of truth after going from what? A student to a master. Now, I'm not a student. I'm a student of life. Now, I'm an actual teacher of what? A philosophy that I mastered. Hence, sage. I can help you master yourself with what? The philosophy and the gumbo that I practice and engineer for myself is good. Okay? I have my own recipe for what I call, again, spiritual gumbo. Right thing philosophy. That not only, tastes good, but it works. The end result for anything is not how good it looks. It's not how fancy it is. No, do it work in the long run? Will it get me where I need to be? Self-knowledge, right thing philosophy guarantees you that. Okay, I tell you that if you're practicing or preaching or teaching anything, and it's not better than you, you might be practicing or teaching or believing the wrong thing. If what you're doing, the work you're putting in, is for his attention and his, mercy and glory and blessing, you ain't doing it, that means you're doing something wrong. Am I correct? So, God, in my understanding, blesses me. The God you believe in, is he blessing you? That's all. I'm not here to debate and argue. I'm just making a point. My point is, your point is, you got to answer that for yourself. I don't know. All right? Again, right thing philosophy has been keeping me healthy. Not so much wealthy because it ain't about the money and I damn sure ain't making no money. So, but it's definitely keeping me wise daily. The way I live and how I do, I'm just bettering myself as I go every day. Today was better than yesterday. Why? I'm trying to make it that way. Simple as that. And I'm hoping to be doing it for tomorrow. So it's a cycle. It's a routine. It's a way of life that you have to live. Whatever I got to deal with, I'm going to deal with. But I'm preparing myself to be my best self in whatever I'm doing and dealing with. That's all. Everyone makes their own spiritual gumbo. Again, you the chef. You can put in what you want, take out what you want. But if you got a bunch of garbage and junk, it can't taste good. If the taste don't coincide, they don't mix, gel come together the right amount of this, right? If you put a bunch of stuff in the pot, that ain't gumbo. But to the unsuspecting person, that's what I see them do. Just put this in there, throw it in there. Yeah, but see, because you don't know the intricate workings. Again, God is intricate. It's inside you personal. You ain't got to explain that to nobody. I try to help you with that, but you don't have to do that. I'm trying to work with you on that. Okay, right? Everyone makes, again, their own God. Now, I'll partake. That means I will sit in fellowship and worship with Christian, Muslim, and Jew and deal with their gumbo. And it's okay. I ain't got a problem with it. If it wasn't good, I wouldn't partake. Now, it was some satanic, something that's, I'm not doing that. That's my choice. Again, I ain't partaking in that nonsense. I don't care what you're doing. It ain't my thing. Moving on. Again, when I partake in somebody else's gumbo, I'm fellowshipping. But daily, personal, weekly, me and my pastor talk and fellowship on the regular. Okay? Personally on a weekly, daily basis. But on Sunday, I go get my lessons from him. Okay? And I have a brother-in-law who's in Islam. His gumbo, when we sit and break bread, is just as good as anybody else's. But like I said, but it's his. It's the way for you, my man. I ain't got a problem with it. It ain't mine. It ain't for me. That's all. And because it's not my thing, man, I got something against it. Understand it? It's just not my thing. I don't think you don't like right there because it ain't your thing. I just, okay, it ain't for you. Moving on. Once we learn to respect other people's beliefs, that'll take the argument out. That just, all that would be gone. Why? It ain't about me proving my belief, your belief. No, it's respecting. And we can have a conversation there. At least we won't fight, hoop and holler. We respect one another's belief, and we can compare the differences. We can go back and forth, but it don't have to be violent, verbal, and nasty and disrespectful. Simple. But I know you can't have a tough conversation with an ignorant person. Moving on. And if you that ignorant person, I'm talking to you. Moving on, and we can't communicate. Why? Because of that reason. Okay? Now, gumbo is what you bring to your faith, your belief system, or your philosophy, like me. 100% invest, do it, believe in it, and it'll pay off for you. If not, it won't. Christian, half-ass Christian, don't get blessings. BS and Muslims, don't get blessed. Slacking Jews, don't get blessed. So it to save everybody. Ain't no different. Understand that. So I can, do what I do. You can do what you do. If what you're doing is worthy of blessing, it's a good thing. If not, that's on you. Gumbo, my spiritual gumbo, is 100% effective. It's good. And being what? When you're invested in whatever it is you believe in or live by, if you're not 100% invested, it won't work for you. Simple as that. It knows. Integrity is what? Doing the right thing when ain't nobody watching. I'm the right thinker all the time, not just when I'm here giving my little lesson. No, when I'm walking, talking, and acting, I'm still the right thinker, man. I carry it with me all the time. I don't leave home without it, okay? That's my weapon of choice. And again, I like my gumbo, what? Pure. No additive, no cut. No false ideas or unproven concepts. Only pure ingredients that I know is good. Why? I'm the one going to sample it. I bring it all in. Before it gets said, it got to go through me. So ain't nothing going on in right thinking philosophy that don't go through me. That's why. Again, if it's good, it's in there. If it ain't good, it ain't in there. Well, okay, I ain't got that. It ain't got that either. Okay, whatever it is that you don't like, whatever ain't good, I don't supply it. So you ain't got to worry about it. I got you covered. A lot of stuff I don't like either. Last one, wrap it up. Again, appreciate you tuning in. Oh, I can get done. We're almost done. All right, let me wrap it up for you. Spiritual gumbo, again, is self-mastery made to your likings. And the results of mastery or self-mastering right thing philosophy, you can call it whatever you want. You can partake in it, you can share it, or just keep it to yourself. But the treasures of knowledge is only good when what is shared. I got a bunch of it. I'm just giving it away, okay? I'm the spiritual genius, or the spiritual being that. Why? I got a bunch of concepts and a bunch of ideas that I can just give to you. Move it on. It ain't cost you nothing to learn and listen. Spiritual gumbo, again, once mastered, now you can what? Do what you want with it. You can serve it, you can teach it, you can live it, you can whatever you want to do with it. But once you get it, you'll be better for it. That's all I'm saying. And the choice after that is up to you. Right thinking philosophy. Okay, no. Okay. Whoa. All spiritual masters love what? Their gumbo that they created. If you don't love you don't love your own gumbo. Okay, the gumbo is you. And if no one else does it, that's fine. If nobody tuned in to watch or get my lessons, that'd be fine by me. What? I just do it to put somebody in a position for it to be there for them. They no longer need it. Okay, I ain't gonna problem with that. But I'm still gonna live it. I'm still gonna do it. Moving on. That's my point. Right thinking philosophy don't have to get 1 million followers all that. No, I ain't about the numbers, man. I ain't a numbers man. I used to be when I ran them. Okay, I gambled. Okay, but I just want what? Real right thinkers, and that's all masters of what? They're gumbo makers of their own. Everybody should have their own mastery of oneself. That's your gumbo. Okay? You can share it, not share it, but you have to have it. Better to have it, don't need it, because at Judgment Day, you check out your gumbo. That's the heart. All right. But everyone, again, Right thinking for, okay, yeah, everyone is capable of creating their own spiritual gumbo, which is what? Obtaining self-mastery. We call it nihas from a belief system, a philosophy. It don't make a difference. You put the work in, the results is you will know thyself. You will elevate and ascend to the next level. And when the physical body is over, you what? Go back home. Living is what? Eating your gumbo, meaning your philosophy. And I do it daily. Wow, it sustains me. And I feed it to you, and it'll do same for you. And what if you ate it and practice it like I do? That's the lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. Right thinkers, may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I never let my right thinkers who practice and use their spiritual gumbo daily to pass away.